Some people over in the UK are mad because Viva has been posting animal rights leaflets through their doors, showing images from slaughterhouses and encouraging people to stop paying for it. Some of the parents said that although the images are not as graphic as some, the messages could be frightening for children who stumble across the leaflets on the doormat. They also said, if I had had a small child in the house, I would have been very angry that they'd be putting something unsolicited like that through my letterbox. I wonder if they'd get as angry if Viva were posting people growing potatoes through their letterboxes, or maybe picking apples. I mean, this isn't like your kids finding out Santa isn't real after being lied to for years and years. This is them finding out that you've been needlessly contributing to horrific violence towards animals on their behalf. I understand why you wouldn't want them to find out, but if you don't want them to find out where the food that you put on the table comes from, maybe you should stop feeding them the food.
This is the common vegan misconception. Just because a parent doesn't want a child to see animals being killed, it doesn't mean that the parent is always going to hide that fact. Parents are known to hide horror movies, gory fictional scenes from their children, and it doesn't mean that they don't want their kids ever to watch horror movies. A parent could hide graphic images of autopsy from their children. It doesn't mean that parents don't want their children to become coroners. Parents generally hide sexual content from their children. What a shocker. It doesn't mean that parents think sex is something bad or they don't want their children to ever have sex. Parents hide things from their kids because they don't think it's appropriate for their children to see or know that just yet. There's no contradiction, there's no hypocrisy. Some vegans, like the one in the video, are just being butthurt about it. And when you think about it, it's a pretty stupid point to make. For example, imagine there's a forensic pathologist who doesn't think it's appropriate to show footage or go into details and tell kids about the graphic nature of the job. Now imagine someone saying, but if you don't want them to find out, then maybe you should stop examining children. If that sounds stupid, it's because it is stupid. This whole objection is stupid and it shouldn't be taken seriously. So many vegans do take it seriously. So here we are.